Welcome to Legacy Coins USA, where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary history. In today's feature, we reveal the top 3 Abraham Lincoln wheat pennies that have been discovered in the most unexpected places, hidden in classic cars, sealed in attic boxes, even tucked inside old family homes, and now valued at astonishing prices. These rare cents carry powerful stories of American heritage, scarcity, and serious collector demand. Watch closely. Because smart collectors, industry experts, and serious investors are already paying attention, and the next legendary find could be yours. Let's get started. The 1964 In God We Trust Lincoln Cent is part of the long-running Lincoln Penny series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the obverse features Lincoln's profile along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the date to the right. The phrase "E pluribus unum" does not appear on the Lincoln Cent. Instead, it is commonly found on other U.S. coins. The Lincoln Cent was the first regular U.S. coin to depict a real historical person rather than a symbolic figure, marking an important shift in American coinage tradition. However, a 1964 Lincoln Cent with a wheat reverse does not exist as an official U.S. mint issue. The wheatier reverse, 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America, was used from 1909 through 1958. Beginning in 1959, the reverse design was changed to the Lincoln Memorial to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Therefore, any coin dated 1964 that shows a wheat reverse is either altered, privately manufactured, or counterfeit. Collectors should be aware that no authentic 1964 wheat penny was struck by the United States Mint. In 1964, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln Memorial Cents at 3 facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark, mainly for proof coins. These coins were made primarily of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, with a weight of 3.11 grams and a diameter of 19 millimeters. Because of heavy demand for coinage in the early 1960s, production numbers were extremely high. The Philadelphia Mint alone struck over 2.6 billion cents in 1964, while Denver struck over 3.7 billion. The historical context of 1964 is significant. The United States was experiencing economic growth, but also coin shortages due to hoarding, especially of silver coins. Although the Lincoln Cent was not silver, public concern over metal value and inflation affected circulation. In 1964, the Mint would soon transition silver coins, like dimes and quarters, to clad compositions in 1965. The cent, however, remained copper-based until 1982. If someone possesses a coin labeled 1964 D wheat penny, its story typically involves alteration. Some individuals have removed the memorial reverse design and engraved or pressed a wheat design onto the back, creating novelty pieces. Others may plate or modify older wheat cents to resemble 1964 dates. Such altered coins have no official numismatic recognition and usually carry little collector value beyond curiosity. Genuine 1964 Lincoln Memorial Cents are common and affordable. In circulated condition, they are generally worth only face value 1 cent. In uncirculated mint state condition, they may range from a few cents to a few dollars depending on grade. High-grade examples graded MS-65 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC can sell for $10.20 or slightly more. Proof 1964 cents from San Francisco, especially in deep cameo condition, may reach $5.15 depending on quality. Collectors look for specific varieties and errors within the 1964 series. Notable errors include double dies, repunched mint marks, RPM, off-center strikes, and die cracks. While most are minor, certain dramatic errors can command higher prices, sometimes ranging from $50 to several $100s depending on rarity and condition. Authentication by a reputable grading service is essential for any coin suspected of being a rare variety. The cultural importance of the Lincoln Cent is profound. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, is remembered for preserving the Union during the Civil War and issuing the Emancipation Proclamation. The wheat ears on the original reverse symbolized prosperity and agricultural strength. Even after the design changed in 1959, collectors continued to cherish wheat cents as nostalgic pieces of early 20th century Americana. In conclusion, while the Lincoln Wheat Penny series is historically rich and beloved, there is no authentic 1964 wheat penny produced by the U.S. Mint. Any such coin should be examined carefully for alteration or novelty status. Genuine 1964 Lincoln cents with the memorial reverse are common, affordable collectibles with modest value unless found in exceptional grade or with rare mint errors. For serious collectors, understanding mint records, composition, grading standards, and authentication practices is key to determining the true story and value of any Lincoln cent. Keep a close eye on your change because that hidden treasure might be sitting right in your pocket. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a big find. Stay tuned because in the next video, we are diving into another legendary coin that could be worth a small fortune. Next up, the 1968 D. Lincoln cent is a United States 1-cent coin bearing Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date, 1968, with a small D mint mark to the right, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse of every official 1968 cent features the Lincoln Memorial design, not the wheat ears. The wheat reverse ended in 1958, so there is no genuine 1968 wheat penny produced by the U.S. Mint. If a 1968 coin shows wheat ears on the back, it is altered, privately manufactured, or counterfeit. The Lincoln Memorial reverse was designed by Frank Gasparro and introduced in 1959. It shows the Lincoln Memorial Building in Washington, D.C., with United States of America across the top, EPLUBUSUNUM above the memorial, and 1 cent at the bottom. Interestingly, a small image of Lincoln's statue can be seen between the columns of the memorial, making it one of the few U.S. coins to depict the same person on both sides. This design remained in use until 2008. The 1968 D cent was struck in large numbers, with the Denver Mint producing over 2.8 billion coins that year. Because of this high mintage, the coin is very common in circulation. It was composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, no tin by that point, weighed 3.11 grams, and measured 19 millimeters in diameter. The edge is plain. These physical specifications are important for collectors to confirm authenticity. The historical background of 1968 adds interest to the coin. The United States was experiencing social and political turbulence, including the Vietnam War and major civil rights events. Coins from this era circulated heavily in daily commerce during a time of national change. Although the cent had little intrinsic metal value, it played a symbolic role as a widely handled object bearing Lincoln's image during a period of reflection on equality and unity. In terms of value, a circulated 1968 D Lincoln cent is generally worth only face value 1 cent. In uncirculated mint state condition, typical examples range from 10 cents to $2 depending on quality. Coins graded MS65 red, showing full original red luster, may sell for $5.15. Higher grades such as MS67 red are scarce and can bring $100 or more at auction, particularly if certified by PCGS or NGC. Collectors also search for error coins within the 1968 D series. Known varieties include double die obverse examples, die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and broad strikes. While most minor errors are modest in value, strong double dies or dramatic mint errors can sell for $50 to several $100s. Authentication is essential, as many online listings incorrectly claim rare varieties without professional verification. Proof cents were also produced in 1968, but only at the San Francisco Mint, and these carry the S Mint mark. The 1968 S proof cent was struck with specially polished dies and planchets, resulting in mirror-like surfaces. Some proof coins display cameo or deep cameo contrast between the frosted portrait and reflective background, increasing their collector appeal. Proof examples typically range from $1 to $10, with deep cameo pieces in high grade bringing higher prices. If someone encounters a coin described as a 1968 wheat penny, it is important to understand that no official U.S. mint record supports such a coin. Wheat cents were minted only from 1909 through 1958. Any 1968 coin with wheat ears would likely be an altered novelty item, possibly created by machining off the memorial reverse and impressing a wheat design. These pieces have no recognized numismatic value beyond curiosity. For collectors, the 1968 cent is considered a common date, but still an essential part of completing a Lincoln memorial set. High-grade red specimens, certified examples, and genuine mint errors offer the greatest investment potential. While not rare in typical condition, the coin represents a tangible piece of late 1960s American history and continues the legacy of the Lincoln cent series that began in 1909 and remains one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Next up, the 1982 Lincoln cent is a significant coin in United States numismatic history because 1982 was the year the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the penny. The obverse still features Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date with a D mint mark for Denver. The reverse in 1982 displays the Lincoln memorial design created by Frank Gasparo, not the wheat ears. Wheat pennies were only produced from 1909 to 1958, so there is no official 1982 wheat penny. Any coin dated 1982 with a wheat reverse would be altered or counterfeit. The most important historical detail about the 1982 cent is the metal transition. Due to rising copper prices, the mint shifted from the traditional bronze composition, 95% copper, 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams, to a copper-plated zinc composition, 97.5% zinc core, with 2.5% copper plating, weighing 2.5 grams. This makes 1982 a unique year because both heavy bronze and lighter zinc cents were struck. Collectors must weigh the coin to determine which type it is. Even more interesting, 1982 has multiple varieties, large date and small date styles, struck in both copper and zinc, and from both Philadelphia no mint mark and Denver D mint mark. For Denver, both large date zinc and small date zinc coins exist. However, no confirmed 1982 small date copper cent has ever been officially verified, making it a legendary, missing variety that collectors still search for. Claims of finding one require extreme scrutiny and professional authentication. 1982 cent in bad condition, meaning heavily worn, corroded, scratched, or environmentally damaged, generally holds no premium value and is worth only 1 cent. Zinc cents especially tend to corrode if the copper plating is damaged, exposing the zinc core to moisture. This can cause bubbling, pitting, or surface deterioration. Such damage significantly reduces collector interest unless the coin has a rare error. In uncirculated condition, typical 1982 zinc cents are very common and usually worth between 5 cents and $1 depending on color and grade. Red, fully lustrous examples graded MS65 may sell for a few dollars. The copper, bronze, large date 1982 cents are also common, but slightly more collectible due to being part of the transitional year. Certified high-grade coins, MS67 or higher, can bring $50 to over $150 depending on market demand. Collectors carefully examine 1982 cents for transitional errors. A genuine 1982 copper small date, if ever discovered and authenticated, would be extremely valuable, possibly worth thousands of dollars due to rarity. While Philadelphia small date copper cents exist and are valuable, no confirmed Denver version has entered the market. Many online claims are incorrect, so weighing the coin and checking date-style details are essential steps. The 1982 cent reflects broader economic changes in the United States. Rising metal prices forced the government to reduce production costs, leading to the zinc composition that continues today. This transition mirrors similar changes in other coins during the 1960s when silver was removed from circulating dimes and quarters. Thus, the 1982 penny represents a turning point in modern coinage materials. From a collector's perspective, assembling a complete 1982 variety set is a popular challenge. Enthusiasts aim to collect all major combinations: 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, and the Denver minted large date and small date zinc coins. Having each type in high grade, especially with full red color, increases both enjoyment and potential long-term value. In conclusion, a 1982 D Lincoln cent with the memorial reverse is a historically important transitional coin, but it is not a wheat penny. In bad condition, it usually has no added value beyond face value unless it displays a rare and verified mint error. The key factors for collectors are composition, copper vs zinc, date size variety, condition, and professional grading. While most examples are common, the mysteries surrounding the 1982 D varieties continue to make this coin one of the most studied pennies in modern U.S. numismatics. Don't forget to subscribe for more true coin history, rare finds, and collector value secrets. Subscribe now and stay updated on every hidden treasure in your pocket change.